BiS. What's our BiS? Always the question. What is our best gear? Where do we get it from? What is not the best piece of gear, but people think is the best piece of gear? Alright. So, got the sim tool up here. wowsims.github.io/sod/balance_druid. The world buffs. The thing that I have been trying is like different professions and different gear. But it's been a while, so like the weapon imbue, you can't have you can't have the elixir and the sigil at the same time. Is that what it is? I think that's how it works. Lesser arcane elixir. And this is sigil. I think that's how it works. So the enchanting thing gives an extra 6 spell power. So I can't have both. I can't double dip. Big rip. 515 is the max with enchanting and leatherworking. And the leatherworking helm does work. I don't think it worked for a little while. But if you go to timeline, you can see Neuromatic Meditation. Rank 3. But it lasts for over 20 seconds. 20.56. It's only supposed to last for 20. But at least it's in there. It's close enough to working. This one says 0.01 to 0.01, but it's got a bar. Control. But yeah, so the helms do work in here. Timeline data is only one sim. Yeah. It's looking like Sunfire's worth, which I was questioning yesterday. I've heard Sunfire's not worth, but for a 60-second fight, its average cast is 737, not going out of mana. And then Wrath's average cast is 634. So I think Sunfire's worth. Next Gnomer that I do next week, I'll probably throw Sunfire in there. %25 crit chance. Forecasts in a minute anyway. Yeah. I think I throw it in there. Make sure the ranks are right. 38, yeah. This is right, yeah. Al gang, yo, what up, what up? Alright, so different things to test. Different gear to test. I've wanted to test this helm and not have leatherworking. So I guess I would be alchemy instead. So where's the alchemy stuff? I thought there was an alchemy consume, a potion. There it is. Mildly irritated rejuvenation potion. Alright. Damn. I was kind of hoping that it was going to be worth. Make sure that yeah, that was in there. For 20 seconds. But I wonder if that difference is because the other one is lasting like half a second longer. So maybe it's getting one extra spell's worth of bonus damage on it. Nah. Maybe not. Dang it. But I guess this has the on use. Maybe the on use for this doesn't work. What is results? Is there damage from that? Damage. No damage from the on use. So I don't know. Star Surge change. Oh gosh, today? When? What Star Surge change? The last change that I knew of is it's gonna buff the next Starfire by 80% on reset. Was there one after that? And its crit got fixed. It was double dipping on Eclipse, and now it's no longer double dipping. Dun, dun. Yo, I've wanted to say your name. I don't want to mess it up though. Elia? Hell yeah. Only gets 30% crit. Yeah. It was critting its ass off. It was kind of wild. Hell yeah. See, I'm not overly convinced that leatherworking is needed. If both on uses are available with the leatherworking helm and this cloth helm, I don't know. This is a solid helm. No way the cloth is better. No way, dude. No way. Tailoring and enchanting. 3 DPS different, 3.7 DPS different. Leatherworking versus tailoring over a minute. I'll give it to the leatherworker. Damn it. But enchanting, I think, pretty good. Oh, I got to do enchanting versus alchemy. So alchemy, you can have the arcane elixir and you can have the potion, right? Ah, leatherworking alchemy might be BiS, right? Sleeping on alchemy, dude. I like using potions. Dizziness, dry mouth. What are the effects, though? I haven't looked up what the effects are. And death. Maybe people are just getting completely boned by using this. But shoot, I'm gonna say alchemy leatherworking. Piston, there's no other necks. This one's too good. Shoulders, I'm pretty sure there's no other shoulders either. 12 damage versus 9 versus 8. I guess there's the plus arcane and plus nature gear. Small innervate. Yeah, I mean, I forget about the mana stuff too. version of the helm. Pop that on the fights. You need the mana. 100% of your mana regeneration to continue while casting. So you're getting Dream State, 50% of your mana regen while casting. And then you're getting the 100% from this. Huh. Alright, so we're at 518. Where's the... Where's the thing that's like plus arcane and nature? I don't see it. It has the random enchants. That might not be in the sim. Or am I losing my mind? Random suffixes. Okay, so I had to just click on it. 20 nature. For the shoulder, I have a thing so I can make sure that I'm looking at the right ones. How's Boomy so far? It's chillin'. It's mid-tier. It's okay. Gear. Where's the gear? Gear? Is this the gear? Is this the gear? I don't know where my gear page is. That's just the sets. Comparing the sets. I know I did gear. It was like pre-raid gear, so it was phase 2 pre-raid. It's all the way the fuck down here. Arcane Wrath instead of Nature's Wrath is way more worth since you're mostly spamming. I'll look at it, yeah. I'll compare. Oh, that's just the thumbnail. Fuck. I'll compare Arcane Wrath versus Nature Wrath. Shoulder is plus 20. Okay. So for 20 plus 20 nature damage on the shoulders. Minus 2 DPS. This doesn't have Arcane Wrath. Of Arcane. Did I fuck up and there's no Arcane? It's gotta be Arcane. Cloth only. Well, we still should be able to use it. It should still show up here. But maybe it's because I clicked on leather. Is that what you mean? I have to click on a different one. Royal Abyss, maybe? There we go, of Arcane. And this, the EP is a little bit lower. I don't know if it's right or not. So 516 versus 518. So it's looking like Arcane is better. Go Royal Abyss. Yeah, my bad. And plus 20 is equivalent to the plus 12 spell power. So if you don't get the synthetic mantle, you can just chill with the Royal Abyss with 20 arcane. But, oh, and it's going to change because Starfire is going to gain more value come Tuesday. The sim, I think, is at 66% right now. Unless they already updated the sim to be 80%, which I doubt. Next Starfire cast by 66. It's probably 66. So plus 20 arcane might be our BiS shoulders. I just hate these because there's no stam, no int, no spirit, no shit. It's just straight up, you know, one damage, one form of damage. But I'm seeing Sunfire still worth to cast. Average cast, it's still 100 more damage than Wrath per cast on average. As long as your mana is okay, I think it's fine to Sunfire. Weekly reset Tuesday for NA, Wednesday for EU. Nature's leather only, arcane is cloth only. That doesn't make any sense. Come on, Blizzard. But yeah, I might keep the 20 arcane damage up there. Let me do it again. Plus 0.7. It's higher. And I think it'll be even higher after reset. I'm saving it. 519. Alright, Cloak. Cloak could be the same thing, right? Oh, Cloak is plus 14. I don't think plus 14 of either is going to be better than straight plus 11. The Cloak, I think, is fine. The Irridated set, though. I like the Irridated set. Just to compare, I know a lot of people have double, like, two-piece insulated. And then the boots are Irridated. Let me just double check and make sure that, yeah, that's minus 6 to have insulated. I'll go full insulated too. I never see anybody try full insulated. Still minus 6. But I want to try the hyperconductive too. I haven't tried the hyperconductive. Might as well. Ooh, yikes. But does it have the proc chance? That might not be included in here. Energized. No, it's in there. Okay. Hyperconductive is garbage. Garbanzo. Yeah, irritated it is. Irradiated. Fuck me. I keep saying irritated. Feet, chest, and shoulders as arcane wrath BOEs and been doing more good in terms. Okay, alright. I thought you meant for like best in slot having arcane. But okay, I see what you mean. Bracers are how many? Honorable mention. Look at me. 14. 14 versus 9 in one hit. I think the 9 in one hit is probably better. Main hand is only plus 11. There's the staff with arcane. 26 arcane. But that's not worth more than that. I think main hand offense pretty solidified. Dreamweave gloves probably pretty solidified. 21 arcane. Or 18 spell power. Yeah, 18 spell power. The belt is 12. 19 in nature? Nah. You can get 20 arcane. 20 arcane versus 1 hit, 12 spell power. Irradiated, yeah. Yeah. I got the one irradiated piece yesterday. I know it's gonna be a PvP set and a PvE set now. Hard to have both as the same. All right, so if they said cloth is arcane, so crimson. No, where's the? That's leather, 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 leather. Holy shit! Leather, leather, cloth. Blood woven cord could be. That's of the owl. Hmm. Random suffix. Tracker's belt of arcane wrath. That's leather. Tracker. Barely know her. Alright, of arcane wrath, 20. Because hit doesn't value that much in the sim. It doesn't like that though. Does not like that. I must have got a random good 519 roll. There we go. I should be simming more than 3k. I usually do, but... So the belt's fine, boots, legs, all that shit's fine. I think that's... Unless there's another trinket. Then... Arcane Wrath shoulders? BiS? No other rings. Wait, there's the 8 one. What is this one? This one's 9. They've got the BiS sets. Okay, it does say advisor's ring. So I guess my only gripe with this is it has insulated chest and legs. And then you could... Does it mention the shoulders? I think I went too far down. Shoulders. It does have Royal Amiss on there. You can pick up a plus 20 Arcane Wrath pair. Okay. Because of the stats, though. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, strictly PvE. Strictly PvP or PvE. But unless somebody can change my mind, it might be alchemy leatherworking. For professions. Because the engineering bombs I just don't think are worth. They just don't do enough damage because with the little cast time that they have. But the irradiated potion, fuck me. Pretty solid. Yeah. Then leatherworking helm seems to be best, but this is for 60-second fight. I could make the fight length a little longer. Maybe it changes a little bit. For professions at least. Like what if I did not 120, what's 90? 90-second fight? Going a little bit of there now. Does Horde get the equivalent of Blessing of Wisdom? How can I give myself more mana without cheating? This is 6 MP5. 3 MP5. What is this? Dragon Breath Chili. Food buff. Yeah, just the food buff, right? Just 6 MP5 Sagefish Delight food buff. Rip. Oh, I could change the talents, I guess. Not for the mana. But damn, dude, we're going in a 90-second fight. I need to do like 10,000. And even that's not enough because 1 DPS. Ooh. It doesn't like getting rid of Moonglow for the point and improved Starfire. Did not like that at all. Just for science, I gotta do it the other way. Yeah, that's the worst. So 4 out of 5 improved Starfire. That's the way to go. Good morning, Sarah. Taylor Epic Helm net more mana than Leatherworking Helm? Okay. I see what you're doing there. I'm picking up what you're putting down. So if I switch it back to 90, run it, I was what, 5 seconds out of mana? 5.6 seconds? If I change it to cloth, then I gotta change this to cloth. Run it again. Less time spent but I think it's like the same DPS. It was 507. I'll save it and go back. Yeah, like this is the same DPS. You just spent more time with the Leatherworking Helm. So yeah, cloth gives back more mana. It doesn't add DPS. Maybe in like a minute 20 fight. I guess past a minute we would want a mana pot. And so we wouldn't want alchemy at that point. It wouldn't. Well, actually the sim is immediately popping the potion. So we're getting 0 value from the mana portion of this. I don't know if maybe we could put in a ticket to have control over when we pop the potion. Because you look at the results and it's timeline, it's popping potion on pool. Stick tailoring or swap leatherworking. I have a big feeling in the pit of my stomach that they're going to have leatherworking specialties that benefit boomies in phase 3. I've just got a feeling. All right, how much DPS does our Idol of Wrath actually give? Go back to the 60 seconds. Make sure everything is reset. Oh, I could add some more DPS here. There's a simple number change on this screen that I can do to get about 8 more DPS. And that's changing the distance from the target from 18 to 5. Oh, that's more than 8 DPS. Oh, shit. 11. 11 free DPS being in melee range. I guess it depends on the armor of the target. But still. Alright, so Idol of Wrath. Zero. No, I'll go back to 18. Alright, let's see. Take off the idol. What? Is it that much of a meme? It's like half a DPS? Hold on. Hold on. Average cast 623. Average cast 624. I'm doing it again. 624.2. 623.4. 623.3. Maybe the Idol of Wrath isn't working? Testing Idol of Wrath. All right. We'll see if somebody can take a look at it. Because I'm not seeing any extra damage. I'm pretty sure it's base damage of the Wrath, though. So it's like we're going from 148 and adding 2% on top of that. We're adding 3 damage to Wrath. So it's like, can you really test that? Like, it's a pretty garbage idol. It looks cool. You get 2%. Whoa, that's a lot of damage, but it just shows how unimportant it is to have this idol and like worry about getting it this phase. That's kind of crazy. Oh, enchant wise. What? I haven't really looked at enchants. Minor impact on 2-hand. These were just default weapons. So I think we want dismantle. 3% sleeping bag, pretty trash. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. So we would want dismantle, I think. All spells and attacks to sometimes deal 60 to 90 additional damage to mechanical creatures. Wait. I haven't looked at the boss No Muragon overview. The bosses. Grubis is a humanoid. An elemental. We got 1 mechanical, 2 mechanical, 3 mechanical, 4 mechanical. The last 4 bosses, mechanical. So yeah, I think we want dismantle on the weapon. That's for melee weaving, the lesser striking, but I think overall having dismantle probably better. Intellect on the bracers. Checks out. 5 int on bracers. 7 spirit. No, we don't care about the spirit. Okay, that checks. Stats, is that 2 stats? Yeah. Extra 50 mana? Do we want mana on here? It's only 50. Nah. 2 stats though. You could argue 50 mana on chest. But stats for having the minus stamina. Yeah, I think that's a toss up. Where's the music? Music was doing this last night too. Music just wants to stop. I want to listen. Striking. Three. But it was default to 2. And it should have been 3. Yeah, I think dismantle, yeah. Alright, maybe it's something wrong with that channel. I'm going to a different one. There we go. Terrible DPS. Aw. It's a weird. There's some stuff to the fights. You gotta be paying attention. You gotta be moving around. It's not that much standing still and pumping. Agility on the cloak. I like armor on the cloak just for PvP. Is there any fire damage, shadow damage that we would want protection from? +3 to all resistances. This seems like such a minor thing. Minor enchant. Fire from the 5th boss. Oh, like the dragon. The whelp. Shooting fire. Because I don't think agility is going to give us anything. Agility, I don't think, even gives us like extra melee damage. For our melee and stuff. We could do 5, 7. We could do 7 fire resist. Yeah. Love strength. I love it. Agility, strength, armor kits. I'm going to end up throwing an armor kit on mine. Just for PvP. That's if I use the Dreamweave gloves for PvP, which... probably will. There's no stam, low armor. Yeah, I'll probably just Dreamweave glove and then... Can we get rugged armor kits? No belt enchant, no legs, minor speed on boots, agility, stamina. Yeah. 5 stam. Ooh. Yeah, no good enchants at all. I kind of hate that. Second profession. So for simming wise, I have alchemy and leatherworking being the best professions. That's a 60-second fight though. It was slightly better than enchanting. So it's like it's 518, 519 depending on the sim. And if I switched it from no potion to a mana potion, and then where's enchanting? Enchanting. So when you throw on the sigil, you have to take off the arcane elixir, right? It's one or the other. It's either the arcane elixir or the weapon oil that you can't double dip, and I'm pretty sure it's the elixir. That would make the most sense. So then you sim it, bada bing, bada boom, 5 DPS, 4.5 DPS difference. Not that much at all. Chanting, alchemy. That. Yeah. I think that's everything. Checked some gear around. Checked the professions out. The only thing I didn't mess with on here is the rotation because the APL stuff is insane. I don't know how to do all that shit. I could take Sunfire out of the rotation, I guess. Disable Sunfire? About the same. Pretty much the same. Which is weird, though, because it has a higher average hit than Wrath, and it's replacing a Wrath, I think. I don't know. Moonfire's damage. Yo, we add Moonfire in there. Went down a little bit. But maybe we're going Yeah, we're spending time with a 60-second fight with Moonfire. We're going 80 DPS, 80 less damage on average, less than Sunfire. Yo, what up, Nest? Figuring out the BiS gear, the BiS professions for 60-second fight. And it costs more to cast, yeah. And it's 235 mana versus I think it's 200 mana ish for Sunfire. And that's 235. Yeah. Don't cast Sunfire. I don't know. I'm confused why it's not the math isn't mathing for me. If it's replacing a Wrath cast and it has a higher average cast damage-wise, why isn't it more DPS? Is it only because you were casting 4 of them in a minute? So it's hard to really see that value? Maybe it's because it's 4.3. So it's falling off. Like we're adding a Sunfire at the end when we shouldn't be. So it's screwing with the average cat. I don't know. One, two, three. That's only ticking 3 at the end. 1, 2, 3, 4. So like APL wise, it shouldn't cast this Sunfire because it's not fully expiring. And this Wrath is not gonna land, so it also shouldn't. This Wrath shouldn't be cast either. But I would need help. We'd have to sit here for a couple hours and figure out what the correct APL settings are. Yeah, this Wrath is being cast and just it's not landing. This should be a Sunfire. This should be a Wrath and this should be a Sunfire. We need to just switch these two spells. Don't use Sunfire, never go Yeah, yeah. It's a. I think you could be fine if you weren't an alchemist, which if you're popping a greater mana potion, you might be fine for like a minute and a half using Sunfire. Star Surge. Was Star Surge off cooldown though? It might have been off cooldown. You're right. Why did it Wrath there? Star Surge was off cooldown. At 63:41. Which is like right here. Yeah. Huh. Are there more gaps like that? It looks like it's using it fairly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. It's throwing out extra Wraths. I guess it's because it doesn't care about the... I think a lot of people are wanting to just wait like half a second or something instead of casting another Wrath, but the sim is having that extra Wrath go through. So in order to not have casting downtime, it's just throwing another Wrath in there. Crit for 894. That's rough because I'm seeing a Wrath normal hit for 443. This is 428. So it's like even if... But Wrath has a higher chance to crit than... No, Star Surge and Wrath have the same, don't they? Yeah. But Wrath could have a Wrath could have a 1 second cast time. So maybe it is worth to Wrath instead there and have that little bit of Star Surge downtime. No, it wasn't a crit. It's hit the target for 443. The other one's say crit target. 678, but it was a 25% resist. This one crit for 894. But yeah, this is a 1 second cast. So it's like, if you're not going to be able to react that fast. Like, if maybe you could. But if this one was a 1 second cast, then, well, I mean, this one is a 1 second cast. So it's about the same damage, but it's only 1 second GCD rather than 1.5 second GCD. Maybe the downtime is worth. What is it saying Starfire's hitting for? 1K? 1.6 second cast for 1K damage. Only 15% chance to crit. It's got the full on 30% less crit chance. That sucks. Best case scenario, we're at like 680 DPS. Damn. All right. I'm convinced. I've figured it all out. This is our BiS. Can I export this link? Boom. The enchants are pretty subjective. I wouldn't worry about the enchants. But if you want to do some simming of your own, it's not even. I don't think it. I think it's too long for me to link it. Actually, it won't let me link it. So neuroconductive. So leatherworking helm, piston pendant. 20 arcane shoulder instead of this synthetic mantle with 12 spell power. It's looking like 20 arcane damage, especially after Tuesday and Starfire gets buffed. Looks like this might be our best in slot shoulder. If for strictly PvE. PvP, that's got 8 stamina on it. It's got 99 armor versus 44 armor. Like, synthetic for PvP for sure. A lot of int, a lot of stam, a lot of armor. But if you're parsing, Arcane Wrath plus 20. Tiny URL and paste it there. Can I do that? I've never used Tiny URL. Link. Oops. Tiny URL URK. What do I do? Enter the long link here. So shorten the URL. So this? You're saying they do stack? Somebody said they didn't stack. Something didn't stack. Who sent me that? You have both up at the same time? Do you have a weapon oil on as well? I'd hate to have you waste a weapon oil too, but somebody said that maybe it's the way that you applied them, so you have to apply them in a certain order or it knocks one off. I don't know who sent me that you couldn't have it. Hold on. Hmm. Man. I don't know who sent that to me. That something didn't stack. I mean, I'll test it. What was it? Versus alchemy. So if it's more than 518, 519 to have both, then enchanting probably better. Which I'm assuming it's going to be better. 525. Just because this sim allows us to do it, I don't know if that means you actually can. But if you can, I guess enchanting is better. Pissless from Discord has both. You talking about the Druid Discord? I got mad and I left the Druid Discord. Don't tell anybody. Does it have the same set? They got full irradiated 3-piece. Do they have arcane shoulders? A lot of the other slots, there's no other options really. I got mad when Star Search got nerfed. Insulated? And why? All 3 stack. Okay. 3 sets of trap. Why is 3 set a trap? It's crit. Well, 3 set irradiated spell power. Spell power is never a trap. 3 set insulated is a trap. Wrath and Starfire crit. It is a game changer, bro. Like, look at this. Let's just strictly add. How much crit is 2%? That's huge, damn, dude. Huge damage. That's like 10 DPS, bro. 8 DPS. 2% crit. Yeah, I've only seen irradiated be BiS. Full 3 set irradiated. You compare it to the insulated 2-piece, and it goes down every time for me. Best talents. There you go. 4 out of 5 improved Starfire. They have the normal spell power shoulders. It's pretty even right now, the normal spell power shoulders versus the 20 arcane, but come Tuesday, when Starfire gains a little bit more damage, I think you might see, like, it's going to be very minimal. It's like 1 or 2 DPS difference. It's not going to be that much, but we talking full BiS here, so no, the play is irradiated, fully irradiated. If you're only looking to PvE. PvP, you're going to want insulated probably for the armor and the non-minus stam. Start doing 120 60-second fights. Yeah. With 120, we would have to be... Well, no, you could do enchanting, yeah. So alchemy loses value past a minute because you're going to want a mana potion. I think you could last 90 seconds with a potion with enchanting. Maybe not. 0.1 second spent But that's with Sunfire. We could take Sunfire out. And that should be 0. Yeah. Well, they don't share a cool... What? This is why I did this live and not just by myself. So you can mana potion and the irradiated potion thing too. Separate cooldowns. The sim just doesn't allow it. Sim is like, nah, fuck that. Sim has you pick one or the other. I mean, I believe you. I believe you. You don't have to waste a potion. It's just options-wise on the sim, you can't. I didn't realize we can use demonic runes right now. we should have 0 mana problems. Just get demonic runes, bro. Get good. Get runes. Yeah, I'm feeling irradiated. It's better. I don't know why other people have insulated showing higher damage. It's weird. In phase 1, how? No way. No way you were farming demonic runes in phase 1. No way. That's so Chad. Full on raid groups just to get demonic runes in phase 1. That's sick. I like it. I respect the grind. Dream State and Fairy Fire. Woohoo! Alright, so I got it up to 90 seconds. Not going Can I do 100? That's looking pretty No? Just losing some DPS, but not Not 120. That was way too much. Way too much. I haven't looked at like the fight lengths for the bosses. For top parses. No Maragon. Top boomy parses. Abdul. Crushing it with a... Oh, this is a full raid. Grubus. Grubus Maximus. 3 minutes. But... Only a minute of the fight counts towards your log. So if you just completely fuck off on the ad phase to parse, you go into the final phase with full mana, then you're good. It's a minute. Minute long. Dun, dun. 465 DPS by Mads, and they were not sunfiring. Wrath, Star Surge, Starfire, Wrath, Star Surge, Starfire, Wrath, Star Surge, Starfire, Wrath, Star Surge, Starfire, Wrath. pretty scripted. What am I checking? Irradiated on cooldown, mana potion not. 13 seconds. Bro, I hope you killed that raptor with that bonus damage. Backup healer with wild growth. That's fair. Yeah. Alright, so the first fight, 1 minute long. Fight number 2. Vicious Fallout. 34 seconds. Less than a minute. 34 seconds. This is such a huge difference fight length-wise compared to all the other fights. An extra, was it 40 and a half DPS more than rank 2? That's impressive. A Lundo's run. No shit. No shit. They sunfired. Uh, 50% crit chance with Starfire. That's a big. 80% Star Surge crit chance. Yeah. This is gonna be a hard one to pass. Damage done to desiccated Fallout is excluded. That's the little ads. So like fuck off on ads and kill the boss. That is the play. Fuck ads. Lame. Five out of 5 in natural weapons for Boomy. I don't. But some do. If you're melee weaving at all, then you do that. So like let me just throw this back to 60 seconds. Just that's what I've been simming all morning. Why am I down to... What did I do? I guess if we go enchanting... Alright. So we're at 525 DPS with these talents. Oh, it's got 5 in there already. It's saying fuck nature's reach. But... Okay. This is the reason though. If you make it 5, save it, you gain 7-ish DPS by melee weaving. So if you got rid of those points and you had like this is probably more of a standard build that you would see. It's still showing the same. It's not including natural weapons into our melee weaving. That's why. For the melee weave. My cam is there? Where? Oh, shoot. I forgot to move the camera and everything today. It's too late now because I got to go to work. My bad. Yeah, why did nobody say anything all damn day, dude? All damn day. But, that's not good to see that natural weapons wasn't adding any actual damage on the sim. Not gonna melee weave, so you gotta respec again. Yeah, I didn't realize that the sim had the natural weapons in there. For the talents. Usually it's something like this, or I mean, the 3 points in natural shapeshifter can go wherever you want. But I like the range. So like if I were to melee weave, I'd maybe have 3 points in there, and do it like that. But I still want my nature's reach. Two or three you can't melee weave. You can melee weave the first one. You can melee weave the second one. You can melee weave the third one. Why wouldn't you be able to melee weave? Electrocutioner, you have to be at ranged. So that one you probably wouldn't. Unless you had a ridiculous amount of ranged in the group. Mechanical menagerie, I guess you could. Thermoplug, you probably wouldn't because you're trying to click the shits. So, I mean, yeah. Yeah. Alright, what's the third boss? Electrocutioner. A minute 51. So these are minute and a half, 2 minutes, somewhere in there. Okay. They already had the neck. They just gapped everybody. Sunfires. A little bit of dismantle damage. It's the first time I've seen dismantle damage. But they're sunfiring. And it's a 2-minute fight. Can we see resources? Mana. That can't be working right. Yep, they were They went from 10% to 20 seconds in and still DPS their ass off with no mana. No. That shit's bugged. Mildly irritated. Pop the potion. With their Star Surge. Starfire, Wrath, Sunfire, Star Surge, Starfire, Wrath, Star Surge. This was what I was gonna have rotation wise. This is what I was gonna do. Damn, they weren't getting any 1 second Wrath casts. They got hardly any 1 second Wrath cast. But oh shit, it's noon. I gotta go. I gotta go to work. I gotta chill. I gotta bounce. Full irradiated BiS. Plus 20 arcane nature shoulder, or plus 20 arcane shoulders. Could be very minimal DPS. Enchanting, looking BiS. Leatherworking enchanting, looking BiS. I think that about sums it up. Everything else is pretty standard. With no other real options. But yeah, you heard it here first and only here. 20 arcane shoulders. Fully radiated. Fuck insulated. Rip leather. I don't like this helm. Alright, I'm out. I gotta go. Work. Sorry. Cheers. See you guys. Peace. Have a great day. Have a fantastic day. Have a wonderful, magnificent, amazing day.